Hey guys, it's Monday on the Real DVD Watchers, and today I am going to be reviewing a TV show, or an episode of a TV show to be specific. It's the last episode of Being Human Series 3, Episode 8 of The Wolf-Shaped Bullet. There will be humongous spoilers in here, so you've been warned. I have to say, I really liked it a lot, but I thought the Through the Heavens Fall, Episode 7, was actually slightly better. I just felt like in the beginning of this episode, it kind of brushed off the whole Mitchell being in prison and the idea of vampires getting out a bit quickly, and I think that was an idea that had they actually gone down that road, it could have been pretty interesting, but I get what they were going to do. They wanted to sort of get that out of the way to go down the Wolf-Shaped Bullet story and really just home in on that, which I really liked. I gotta say, the guy who plays George, I can't remember his name, he's definitely the best part of the show. He's an amazing actor, and every time he starts crying on the show, just fucking breaks my heart. He's just so, so good at what he does, and he's just such a great character. He can be very funny. In this episode, it was really good acting from him when he found out, when he thought that Nina was dead, and it was just, he just, he kind of jumps up against that cage. It was just kind of heartbreaking. At that point, I don't think we knew whether Nina was going to survive or not. Part of me wishes I know this is horrible because I love her character, but part of me wishes they had killed off Nina, because it really felt like a really good, shocking ending, and it worked for the episode 7. And then it was like, okay, she's fine, and then it was like, wow, she's really fine, and then it was like, no, werewolves heal quicker, yeah, it's cool. So that was kind of annoying, but I love her characters, so I mean, they couldn't have gone with the ending that they did, which was obviously what they were intending to do, because of story-wise and because of, I assume, the guy playing Mitchell, is it Aidan Turner? He's on The Hobbit. He's doing The Hobbit now, the 2 Hobbit films. So he can't really be on Being Human anymore, because that's a big thing. I suppose maybe like if the show goes on for a couple more years, it come back through flashbacks, but I think that would just kind of diminish the ending of this series 3 finale. But yeah, the last episode, the last ending of it was great, and the whole kind of introducing of this story of the old ones was really awesome. I love that, and it kind of reminded me a bit of Vampire Diaries, actually. Even though I think a lot of the stuff that they do in Being Human is probably better than Vampire Diaries. But anyways, and it was just like, we're coming in and we're taking over, and we're, Mitchell, you're gonna be my dog, and it was just boom, George does it, awesome. But just like, really good stuff. But the whole bit before that, just before the old one guy, who's a police officer, comes in, really sad. Love the scene in the car with Herrick, where I was fairly certain that Mitchell would in fact kill Herrick. So I was kind of waiting for that to happen, and it was great when it did, because you were like, yeah, Herrick finally got his just desserts, and there's no way he can come back, because he stated obviously that once you get dusted, that's it. That's the end of it for a vampire. That was a really cool scene, and just really liked the kind of the ambience and that, if that's the right word, just kind of the sun coming up and stuff, and then just them talking, and then straight to the heart. Always feels a lot more vicious in Being Human, like the stake to the heart, like really they just ram it through, whereas in like Buffy, it's just always it's like poking almost. Anyways, I thought it was a really good finale, apart from a few punches being pulled, but then they had some more punches and they didn't pull them, and I was like, yeah, power to you, definitely. interesting to see how it's going to be in series 4 with just Nina, Annie, and um, George, because the whole idea of the premise of the show originally was like a quirky show with vampire wolf and ghosts living together, and now it's like two werewolves and a ghost. And maybe Tom might stick around, so three werewolves and a ghost, maybe. I don't know, hasn't been confirmed or anything, but like Nina as well is obviously gonna, I guess. No, she's been a big part of series 2, but I don't know if maybe they'll bring in another character. And that, if they brought in, I was just so cheap in it. If they brought in another vampire, I don't think anything is going to really be the same for series 4, or just for the rest of the show in general. So that's my thoughts on the Being Human series 3 finale. Just kind of jumbled thoughts, just all splurred out. So that's it. Okay, peace.